Everyone, I'm somewhere in Oklahoma, past Oklahoma City. This is day 3, Sunday. It's absolutely like a stunning day. It's much warmer here. I just wanted to do a video before I got too tired and my brain stopped functioning. I'm at a Cherokee trading post. I don't know how this works. Stop along the way, and it's been a great day. I was just so grateful last night to stay with my friend's friend that worked out really wonderfully in Springfield, Missouri. And so it turns out that the lady is actually from Maryland, and she's from Rockville, and she went to my competitor high school a long time ago, and she was also born in Buffalo where I did my graduate studies, and we shared a common friend, so it was really nice. And they even made me dinner, and it was like really kind of a big thing for me, because most of you know I'm pretty internal and I like my space. I like my own space. And whenever people try to offer me things, sometimes I shy away from it, because I've just like to be in my own energy and space all the time, especially after a long drive. So this was like a kind of a part of the shift of this trip, was accepting and receiving. To be in receptivity is a big theme for this kind of stage of my life, I guess. And just to be present in the space that you're in, and show up, and just be with the experience. And so it just turned out wonderful, so I'm so grateful about that. And this whole journey so far has been so interesting. I think some of you know, not many, that actually I did this trip recently in May, so this is my second journey this year to the Southwest. And May's journey was a lot different. It took me through Tennessee and Arkansas, and I did a lot of detours. It was a very different type of a trip, and it was on Route 40, and I swore I would never do Route 40 again. Route 40 is awful. People do not take Route 40. Just for FYI, for your future reference. But this trip was interesting because I actually also did this trip in 1995. It was my first road trip out to New Mexico as a youngin', without AAA and without a cell phone. Bless my parents for letting me go. But I did this exact same trip in 1995, the exact same route, it turns out, and I remember part of it now. And it's much more straightforward. It's been incredible sunshine for the whole time that I've been driving. It's just been a much easier and flowing journey than it was this past May. And I remember in May, thinking that it was going to be that way, because I was really pulled to go out in May. But it wasn't. And this trip so far has been that experience that I was hoping to have. And everything's just flowing much easier. Things are just aligning without any effort. The weather's been awesome. Even driving through Oklahoma, I was so worried about driving through Oklahoma. It's like my least favorite state. But I took a different road that was beautiful, and even though the day started out like overcast and kind of a lot of the industrial smog in the air that I experienced before, I just decided it was going to be a great day, and the sun just totally came out, and now it's crystal clear blue skies the whole way. And things just feel different. I'm looking at windmills in the distance, but also cow pastures and oil rigs, all on the same plots of land, which I remember in May thinking, something doesn't quite go right here. Thought that was pretty funny. But feeling really, really good today. Yesterday was a pretty long drive. It was my longest drive, but yeah, so this is the second time this year I'm doing this trip, and in May it was a wonderful exploration. I went for 2 weeks by myself, and it was so beautiful. I came home remembering feeling a little disenchanted, and also not thinking that I was going to make this move until next year. I wasn't feeling like that great push to go right away. But something changed recently, and Deb can vouch for me because she felt the same way. But the timelines seem to have shifted, and we both got the call to go pronto before winter. So it's been quite a process, selling everything, packing up everything. There was just a lot to do, and didn't get to say goodbye to a lot of people, which I super apologize for. Hopefully you'll all forgive me and come out and visit one day. And I'm just really listening and following a very strong calling. And the journey is very interesting so far. And the universe has showed up in big ways. I'm just really grateful and just aware and conscious of staying in my flow, which is a big part of it, staying in my higher vibration, staying open and receptive, being present. And when anxiety comes through, which is not that often for me, but when I feel angst about what is to come, because this entire journey is completely unknown, by the way. I have no plans. I literally just packed up everything, got a car, and left. With no plans except that I needed to go to the southwest. So I'm just staying open and aware and present, and anytime I might get some angst, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do when I'm there, and jobs and housing and all that kind of stuff. Well, this is part of the journey, is creating a new way of life and stepping way out of the box. I mean, I've never lived in a box, but just stepping quite far out of the norm, creating a new way, a new path. Actually, there really is no path, but creating one step after the other of a different type of experience, and staying in my higher vibration with that, keeping in trust and faith in myself that I can create that, and then also feeling supported. So can't remember if there was anything else I wanted to say, but it's so nice and warm out here. It feels so good. It's the first warm day, but I better get going because I really want to get out of Oklahoma. Sorry, Oklahoma. You did redeem yourself on this trip by far. Much prettier and easier and a softer journey, but I'm ready to pass into the Texas border. So I'm heading towards Amarillo tonight. I don't know that I'm going to get there actually, but oh, these birds are so beautiful. I need a new phone so I can make better videos. That's on my to-do list. And there's a teepee behind me. Did you see that? Yep. Anyway, I hope you're all having a super beautiful Sunday, and I'm sending you so much good love vibrations. Hold your space, hold your highest vision. Do the work. You can create what you want to create. All right. Much, much love, everybody. From the, buffaloes and eagle totems around me. That's the trading post over there. I'm in Cherokee country right now. All right. Love you all.